Hi, this is Mimi from Mimi's Paper Crafting. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be making ourselves a little one-sheet wonder. And I'm going to use this because I already have it out. But we need to trim this down to make sure we have 12 inches because sometimes, let's see if you can see that, the companies give you a smidgen more. So you always have to make sure. And then we're just going to cut down, we're going to cut, right, yeah, 10, and then 5, okay, and then we're going to cut at 11 on one of these, so we have 2 pieces, 5 by 11 and 1 inch by 5. Couldn't think. And then we're going to take these and we're going to cut 3 4-inch sections. Okay. So these will be our pages. And then this we're going to use for pockets. So we need 2 5-inch pieces. So I cut that at 10 and 5. And this little square, I'm not sure, I think that might be left over, but I think I could actually use it to cut one thing that I wanted to cut. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to score this at, I'm turning this upside down because I want to make sure. Oh no, it's fine. I've already, well, first of all, it would help if I flipped this over. But we want to score at 5 1/4 and 5 3/4. Okay? So that gives us our folio. And I'm scoring on both sides so we don't crack. And then I have these, and these we're going to score at 1/4 inch on both sides, and these are our folio pages. Okay, so we're going to add these in, our spine, and the rest are other items in our book. Okay, so we are going to fold this. Let's crease this nice. I'm going to fold our crease so we have a good little base. Okay. And then these we're going to fold. Like so. And these will get glued in. So I'm going to take some wet glue and I'm going to take the first one and I'm going to glue it right to the edge here so we have a page. And the reason I folded this open is so I could see. This is very busy paper. So we just want to make sure we can see. See that? And then we're going to take the next one and we're going to butt it up against. And you're thinking, but you have a 1/3 and you only have it 1/2 inch. You're right. You will see. Okay? So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to fold this again so we can glue it and put it up against the edge. Actually, should we do, no, we'll do this way. Okay. So I woke up this morning. It's been just a crazy, you guys, it's been crazy. This is still May. This is like May 13th, I think. But I woke up this morning to one of my videos going live because, you know, I schedule my videos. And I had forgotten to make a thumbnail. I was like, ugh, darn it. So I quickly went in and made a thumbnail because it's just been hectic here. And then I'm going to take the same one. I'm going to fold it this way. And this is just going to go in the middle of these two flaps. So I'm just going to pick a spot and put it down. So it goes in the middle of the two flaps. So now this is what we have. This, 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 this. And we still have these pieces over here. So for these pieces, one of them is a belly band, and the other two are side pockets. So I'm just going to put this like this, and I am going to punch out little thumb notches. Okay, and that's a belly band. And then this I'm also going to use to punch out a thumb notch. All right, so we're going to glue. To me, I don't care that it's sideways. I just want to use the opposite looking paper. And we're going to make this into a pocket. Or can we go this way? We can go this way. Why don't we do that? It's not the same width, but it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter, does it? We're just trying to use up one sheet of paper and make something with one sheet of paper. Now, I lost it. I wanted to do these and make these little pulley tabs. So what I'm going to do is just put glue right there across the top and put that on. Like so. Okay? And then the next one, if I can pick it up, we'll do the same thing, but we'll go up a little further. Just a thin line of glue. And there we go. Okay, and then the next one, we will do the same thing, but down further. So I don't know if you guys know how I do my videos, but I spend the first little bit of each month. So here we go. This is what we have. And it is very much longer on the sides. I'm not worried about that. If you wanted to, before you put this down, we could have folded them in. You know what I mean? You could fold it in and make it smaller. But I don't know what my plan was for this. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I could do that now on, but I've already glued it down this way, and I think I'm gonna do this one on this way. So we have two different kind of pockets. So we have that, like that. Let's glue this down, and then we have this belly band, which I think I'm gonna put on the middle page. Is what I think I'm gonna do. Come on. There we go. Darn it, it slipped. There we go. But yes, if the length of it bothered you, you could have folded it back to meet the edge of this and made that a pocket and used these pockets on the pages. Understand? You could have put this pocket on the page here and folded this in to match and then made that a pocket. And then this one, I'm just going to take it and put it like this, and it's a little belly band. Like so. So here we go. Opens up and you have a little pocket. You have 3 pages, one of them with a belly band, so you can slip whatever you want under there, and then another pocket. There you go. A very easy 1-page little folio. And you know what? Let me take the one that I started and I cut wrong and show you what I mean by matching up, so you can see what I mean. See, I cut these the wrong size, so I started over. I cut them too big. Let me trim this down. Yep. I was not paying attention when I wrote everything up, so I cut it too big. So let's glue this in, and I'll show you what I mean by folding the pages, the sides in, so you can see both options. So we're going to pretend that these are all our pages are in. Okay, just going to put that down like so, just so you can see it with the page, right in front of my face, you guys, right in front of my face. So now the pages are in. So what I would do, something just beeped. What I would do would be, this is 4 inches, right? No, 3 3/4. This is 3 3/4 inch. All right. So if you want to be precise and not have it messed up, I would take this in here and score it. This is at 5 1/4. Doing the math in my head, you guys. Hold on, let me do the math. That took me too long. I had to pull out my calculator, and it's 1 1/2. So we're going to score at 1 1/2 on both sides. Okay. 1 1/2, you guys. Some days I wonder. And then I'm just going to thumb notch it like I did the other ones. Okay. And then we're going to crease these. All right, and then glue them down. Glue here, glue there. Okay. Glue there and there. Okay. So you would have it like that. And then, like I said, I would take the other pieces like this here and make this a side pocket on here. So one of the pages could have side pocket. You could do it on either end. I'll do it on this end here. So it would be folded back, side pocket your other pages, and then the side pocket. So those are 2 options, and the only thing left is this little bit of scrap, which if you wanted, you could cut off and use it on the front of the cover or wherever you would want to use it. But that is it. That is the 2 different ways. Now, if this was me and I had ribbon, you guys, because we all know I don't, I would punch 2 holes in here and use that as the closure. Because with it being so big, you have so much room to punch there, and you can use it as your closure. Or you do it like this, or however you want. It's your project. You do you. You could have also, and I'm not doing another one, left this one not folded over and have it folded over as the closure. Do you know what I mean? Here, I'll show you. Look, we'll just pull it apart because this was the one I screwed up on. See that? So you could do that too. So you could have it glued as a pocket on both sides or as a closure on the front. So one side a pocket, the other one a closure. So that's 3 different ways to do this one sheet wonder. 3 different ways, you guys. And I am going to end this video here. So, if you like this video, hit the like button. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Share with your crafty friends if you are so inclined. And I will see you guys in the next crafty video. Have a great rest of your day.